Namaste. Welcome, friends. So I was just wondering what you do for a morning practice. Do you have some time, maybe 5 or 10 minutes in the morning when you get up to pause? Because it's really important that we do that. And if you have more than 10 minutes, you can do a practice like I'm about to do today. And I also encourage when you get up in the morning, if you don't have a time for practice, but to pause and encourage anyone to light a candle in the morning. Lighting a candle is like it gives you an opportunity to offer gratitude, and that light has a way of warming you from the inside. In fact, the namaste means the light within me honors the light within you. So I just love that practice early morning to light a candle, and I also do it at the end of the day as well. So I highly encourage um, to pause and do that, at least if you don't have time. Light a candle, take a few deep breaths. And if you have some time for a practice, a movement practice, which I'm going to do, I hope you can include that as well. At the end of this video, I'm going to include some pictures of my morning. Um, Usually what I do early morning is get up and light those candles. Today I have some time. I'm off today. I'm not going into town. So from that, after practice, maybe having a nice something warm to drink. I love on the weekends, I drink chai tea. Drinking that nice warm, especially during the winter time, something warming from the inside, the spices really warms you up. And sit by a window and take in the environment around you. Hopefully, if you're by nature, that's even beautiful to look outside. And if you're not, you could still sit by something. Take a book, read a book, something that inspires you. So I have some pictures at the end, and if you have something that you do early in the morning, I highly encourage you to share that, because when we talk about it, we're encouraging each other, we're supporting each other. It's not something that, we have to do it in our own privacy. It's about, uplifting everyone, and how can we share good practices and techniques that keep us um, moving forward in a positive way in a complex world. So I always will welcome any comments that you can offer. Okay, so I'm going to start the practice. I'm going to go to the mat, and I do have two blocks with me today. If you don't have blocks, that's fine. I would encourage you to get some yoga blocks. It's just very helpful. And also, you could use big books if you have them, or blocks would be ideal. But again, you don't need it if I can show you modifications without blocks. If you have blocks, it's nice to sit differently than always sitting cross-legged. Um, it's nice to change it up. So if you have blocks, you can sit on two blocks. Two blocks is very comfortable, like this between your legs, or one block. But some might not be able to flex your knee that much. If you have knee issues going on, that might not be an option. But if you have knee issues going on, this is actually even better to sit on two blocks. Yeah. And again, you don't really need it. You can take the blocks out. Maybe you're fine with your knees. You can sit this way, even toes untucked. It's really good and healthy for your feet if you can, with your toes tucked under. Okay. If all that doesn't work, you come to the cross-legged seated pose. So I'm going to start with my toes tucked under. So just kind of move your shoulders, kind of relax. Give it some movement to the shoulders. You shake your arms. And now relax your palms facing up, head up. I invite you to close your eyes or gaze to the earth. Take in the awareness of your breath. And I want you to send a welcoming awareness throughout your body, a welcoming awareness throughout your body. May your breath awareness move you through your body, your breath awareness. May it move you, transition you from your body into the surrounding that you're in right now, into the surrounding. Your breath moves you through your body, your awareness into the surrounding. Tap into the morning energy. Now bring your palms together in front of the heart. It's a brand new day. Breathe in. Then slowly exhale through the nose. We're going to do that 2 more times. Deep breaths. Inhale. Through the nose, exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Now open your arms wide to the sides. Breathe in. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale again. Exhale through your mouth. Good. Bring your hands down. And if you had your toes tucked under, untuck your toes and tap the tops of feet on the mat. And even if you didn't have it tucked under, just go ahead and tap your feet. It's really nice to get that vibration on your feet. Good. And then from here, let's go ahead and move your right arm, bend the elbow, and then a few circles. You can go small circles, wide circles. 1, 2, 3, and reverse. Good. Relax that hand down. Same thing on the left side. You can do small circles, bend the elbow a little bit, or wide circles. And reverse. Good. Both hands down. Now take another deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Exhale, coil into your cat. Draw the chin in. Inhale, feel the hands, the heels of the hands pulling back, the heels of the hands, and then moving your chest and chin forward. Exhale back into cat. Inhale, rise up to cow. So again, feel like the heels of the hands are pulling back. That'll really open up your collarbones. Keep your shoulders wide. Chin up. Exhale. Head down into cat. 3 more rounds and inhale to cow. Exhale in. Inhale to cow. Exhale in. Exhale in. And come to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes under, step your right foot forward. Lean into your left hip. As you lean your left hip forward, front knee over your ankle. So you can always take those fingertips to your blocks. It's nice for steadiness. You don't have to have them. You can be on your fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're just gonna reach your arms up if you can. Then exhale, come up to that back knee. Again, exhale, reach forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward, reaching your fingertips forward. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. You can keep your hands to the hips too. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. Okay, so hips go back and back. Bring your fingers underneath your shoulders. Straighten that front leg as much as you can. And just move your toes up and down. 2. And Now bend that right knee. Let's come onto your forearms just to come down lower, and then keep your shoulders back. So I'm going to take that right leg behind me again, and then rotate that right ankle. 1, 2. Don't collapse forward with your shoulders. Keep your shoulders back. And reverse. Good. Bend the knees, circle that hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both knees down. Exhale into a child's pose. Keep your elbows up. Breathe in and out. Take one more deep breath. And exhale out. Inhale, rise back up. Come into a tabletop. Let's switch up. So left leg forward. Can bring your fingertips or hands to blocks, or fingertips to the mat. With your right hip leaning forward now, front knee stacked over your ankle. Okay, so now squeeze your inner thighs. We're going to reach your arms forward. Again, you have the option to keep the hands on your hips. Then inhale, come up. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. And up. Again, you can keep your hands to your hips, forward and back. Good, last one. So fingertips down. Again, you can take your hands to blocks if you like. Always does help with blocks to move your hips back, because you get more height from the mat. Okay, if not, you will have to put the blocks away. Stay on your fingertips, keep your shoulders back, and wiggle those toes. Straighten that front leg as much as you can. Stay extended forward through your spine. Don't round the upper back. Keep your shoulders back and breathe. And a 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bend that knee. Bring your hands down and release the left leg to the back. Now we're going to come back to the forearms. Keep your shoulders back. And I'm just going to lift my left leg behind me. Keep your hips facing down. Rotate that ankle. And then the opposite way. Okay. Bend the knee and then circle that hip any amount. 1. And reverse. Beautiful. Now come back into child's pose. This time you might bring your hands back. If your forehead is just dangling, I would just bring your arms forward. Rest your forehead on your hands or on a cushion or on a block. It's nice to rest that forehead on something. Deep breaths in and out. Okay, take one more deep breath. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, come on up. Okay, so from here, finger pads, base knuckles press down, inner elbows wrap in, knees up, bend the knees again. Going up into down dog, exhale, down dog, bend knees, exhale, down dog, bend knees. Do that 4 more times. Exhale, down dog, bend knees to the mat, exhale, drop down 2 more times. Drop down. And we're going to stay in down dog, bend one knee, bend the other knee. Now find stillness in down dog. Take a deep breath here. Deep inhales and exhales in your down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Drop to your knees. So now we're going to lower ourselves down, so move your knees back a little bit. It's like a modified plank. When you lean your pelvis forward, don't crash like this. So keep your pelvis leaning forward, shoulders pull back, firm, lift navel towards the spine, lift navel towards the spine. You should feel a sense of steadiness in the front, meaning your core, your abdominal muscles are supporting you now, pressing up through the navel. That activates a lot of the layers of the muscles in the abdomen area. Keep your shoulders back, hold, and a 2, 3, 4, 5. Now pull your shoulders back, bend the elbows, exhale, lower down. Once you're down, just go ahead and shake those hips. You might even keep your head down. I'm just keeping my head up so I can speak and you can hear me, hopefully. Okay. So with your forehead down, now take a deep breath in. Slow exhale through your mouth. Inhale again. Exhale out. And then from here, bring your hands behind, interlace the fingers, shoulder blades squeeze. Then inhale, feel the top of the feet on the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine up. Top of the head reaching forward. So you slightly bring your chest up, head up. Exhale, down again. Head and shoulders down. Inhale. You're warming up your upper back, strengthening, stimulating your upper back. Exhale, 2. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Coming up. Exhale, 4. And last time, inhale. Exhale, 5. Release your arms by your side. Bend the knees, flex the feet gently. Rock your hips side to side. Okay. Land your feet down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades together. Tuck your toes under. Rise up. And back into your child's pose. Exhale. Bend the elbows, forehead down, and breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out through your mouth. Okay, inhale. Bring your head up. So we're going to go into our supine position, which means you're going to be on your back on the mat. So make your way to come to your backs. On your back, hug the thighs, knees into your chest. And a little rock side to side. Now, hands the backs of the legs and then bend the knees and straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open the knees apart, hence the shins will rock side to side. Let your feet relax here. Okay, feet are wide, knees bent. We are going to bring the arms to the side, bend the elbows, let your legs go side to side. Okay. So hug thighs, knees into your chest again. So plant the feet down, knees bend, feet flat on the mat. Take a deep breath here. Exhale out. So early in the morning, we're doing a lot of movement to wake up the body. And I also want to feel the body, our range of motion in our joints. And it's also important to build strength or awaken our muscles to tone the body. So after sleep, we want to make sure that we are also bringing in that toning. So working on that toning right now. I want you to keep your arms by your side. As you exhale, engage your pelvic floor between the two sitting bones, the pubic bone and the tailbone. That space, just engage. Not grasping, just engaging, making sure your facial muscles stay relaxed. And navel will hug towards the spine. Again, if anyone's pregnant, I would just omit this one and I would just stay here and take some deep breaths, okay? So otherwise, exhale, engage, pelvic floor, belly button in. And then from here, lift your chest up, head up, hands the back of the head, and keep your chest lifted. Hold this. And it's 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, head and shoulders down. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Engage pelvic floor, navel in. Exhale, hands the back of the head, lift. You don't have to keep your hands to the back of the head. You can also release your hands down, but lift from the sternum. Okay, and it's 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, head and shoulders down. Now I want to incorporate the bridge pose. So do engage the pelvic floor, belly button in, ground your feet, lift the hips up, and take a few deep breaths here. Stay on the back of the head. Don't drop the chin to the chest. Then on the next exhale, drop from the top of the spine slowly towards the tailbone, all the way down with control. Once your spine is fully on the mat, take a deep breath. Exhale again. And then lift your chest up, head up. Again, you have the options to take the hands to the back of the head. So I'm going to go in stages. Some of us will stay here. Some of us will bring the knees up, knees bend. Some of us will extend. My sacrum's on the mat. Curl your toes under if your legs are straight. On a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend the knees, head down, knees apart again, hands to shins, rock side to side. Again, hug thighs, knees into your chest. Exhale in. And from here, again, straighten the legs, bend the knees, straighten and bend. 1, 2, 5. Exhale, hug thighs, knees in. And here we go back into bridge. So do engage your pelvic floor, navel close to spine. Lift hips up, tuck the shoulders under, breathe. Then exhale, drop from the top of the spine towards the tailbone. And again, you can keep your hands to the back of the head, lift the head up, okay? Or keep your arms by your side. 1, 2, 3. Keep your feet down or feet up. Many options here. 4, or extend your legs out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale, hug thighs, knees in. With your hands, hug in, rock side to side. Okay. And another option is to keep your legs up again. If you have any neck issues, shoulder issues, I would stay here with your legs up. And certainly not if you're pregnant, I would just hang here. This is really good position for anybody. Now, if everything's okay, I'm going to engage the pelvic floor. I'm going to lift my pelvis over. I'm not going to look side to side. That's something you shouldn't do when you're in the pose. Stay on the back of the head. Keep a nice gap between the chin and the chest. So I'm going to engage the lower belly. I'm going to lift the hips up. You can watch me first and then do it on your own. Again, you can also skip this. So I'm going to exhale, lift hips, take your hands back, support your back. I'm just tucking the shoulders under and then staying on the back of the head. This is called plow pose or halasana. It's really good way to invert safely. Keep staying on the back of the head. Now breathe. Make sure your spine is now rounding. So that's why I'm really making sure my spine is more straighter than round and staying on the back of the head. And two, few more breaths. Then on the next exhale, I'm just going to use my hands to support my hips and then bring them back down. Slow, slow, slow. My legs are back up. If your legs were up, here we are all in the same position with our legs up. And now bend the knees, open the knees apart, hence the shins, rock side to side. Bring your knees together, feet apart, hands to the opposite shoulders, move your head side to side. Good. Arms by your side, breathe in. Exhale through your mouth. Okay. Rock your feet in, hug thighs, knees in. Chin on the chest. We're going to make our way up. Go back to your downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Walk your hands in, underneath. Walk your hands towards the back of the mat. Grab your opposite elbows with your hands. Let your head dangle here. We're going to come up, so bend the knees, arms wide, rise up. So at the top of the mat, I'm just going to move a little to the side. You can see me. Ground through your feet, get tall. And then grab your opposite wrist or elbows at the top and then lean to a side like that. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up, lean to the other side. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, arms down. Just shake your arms forward and back. 2, 3, 4, 5. So from here at the back of the mat, bring your right foot forward. Bend the right knee, black foot planted. And I want us to hold on to the opposite elbows. We're just going to rotate to the right. Yeah, just the rib cage. Breathe. Hana 2, 3. Breathe into that rotation around your rib cage. Good. Then as you exhale, we're going to open the rib cage to the front and then bring our hands down. Yeah, to the hips. I'm going to pick up the back heel and then plant that back foot down like a warrior 2. My sitting bones underneath me, arms wide, and breathe. And a 2, 3. And a right forearm to your right thigh. Left arm up and over my ear into a side angle. Breathe. Then as you exhale, straighten the front leg. You're coming up into, keeping your spine up. Breathe. Exhale out. Okay. So from here, bring the back foot in a little closer. Your stance is, the width is a little shorter now. Inhale, lengthen up. Again, that pelvic floor engages. Tailbone underneath your hips go back. Right arm goes forward. Shoulders stack. And you can look up or look down if you feel balanced. Only look up, only if you feel balanced. And a 2, or look to the side even. In your triangle pose. Ground the back foot down. You can even take your top hand to the hip. Beautiful. On the next exhale, bend the front knee. Bring both hands down. Turn the back towards the top of the mat. Drop the back knee down, both legs back. Exhale, child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then rise back up into your downward dog. Walk your hands in, walk your hands in. Exhale. Grab your opposite elbows with your hands. Bend knees, arms wide. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Hands come down. Now step your left foot forward, ground the back foot. So the back foot is going to be angled, a little 45-ish degree angle to the long side of the mat. Take your hands and turn your rib cage forward, bend the front knee. Okay, so arms forward, grab your opposite elbows, rotate to your left, just the rib cage, and breathe. Then exhale, move forward, your rib cage is forward. Release your arms down, hands to hips. Now we're going to pick up the back heel, turn it to a 90-degree angle. Warrior two, bend the front knee over your ankle. Keep that pelvic floor lifted, rib cage to the long side of the mat. Deep breath. Then exhale, left forearm to your left thigh, side angle, top arm over your ear. And keep the inner thighs like hugging in towards the midline. Two. Then as you exhale, straighten your spine, straighten that front leg, bring that back foot in a little closer, yeah? Turn the rib cage to the side, keep your lifted rib cage, arms wide, hips go back, triangle. Exhale, keep your tailbone underneath. You can keep your hand to your hip or top arm up to the sky. Only look up if you feel balanced. Otherwise, look to the side or even down. Then on the next exhale, bend the front knee, rise back up. Relax your arms down. Good job. Okay, we're going to bend that back knee, and I'm just going to slowly move the back heel to face the front. Drop the back knee down, both legs back. Exhale, child's pose. Breathe in. Exhale. And we'll come to a last downward dog. Hands down. Exhale, down dog. Okay. And then walk your feet somewhere to the middle of the mat. Exhale, full forward fold. Grab your opposite elbows if your head just relax here. Even move your head side to side. Bend the knees. One up. All the way up. Exhale. Arms by your side. All right. So let's go ahead and make our way down to our backs again. Real quickly, hug the thighs, knees in. Rock side to side to reset the back. Open the knees apart, modified happy baby. Hands to the shins, little rock side to side. Hands are back of the thighs. Again, feet up, heels up and down. Exhale, hug thighs, knees in. Make your way to your seat so you can tuck in your chin, maybe rock up and down. It's really good for your spine early morning to rock up. And then tuck your tailbones under, back down again. Again, if you can't do that, you can just come up from the side, chin in the chest, otherwise rock up and down the spine. Then once you're here on the seat, come to a nice L seat where your legs are stretched in front of you, thigh bones in the hip socket. You can take your hands to your rib cage, lift the rib cage up. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then slowly roll forward for 3 breaths. And then inhale, rise up. Okay, come to a seat. Can again go back to the sitting on the blocks or come to a cross-legged pose. Breathe in. Exhale out. Turn your palms up, eyes soft or closed. Transition to your breath. Again, a welcoming awareness to your body. Welcoming awareness to this day, this morning that's unfolding. Bring your palms together and then touch the third eye. Settle into the stillness. Settle into this morning. Bring your hands to your heart center. Again, settle into the body, to the stillness, to this morning, Peaceful pause. Breathe in. Breathe out through your mouth. Exhale. So breathe in again through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Share in this peaceful moment with anyone that you want to share this right now. Send them this peaceful moment to the family. As you touch peace, you also share this peace with your family and friends, the community. The world needs it. Beautiful. And take another deep breath. Exhale. And next exhale, bow down, chin to the chest. Namaste. May you have a wonderful, peaceful day ahead. And again, please share any practices that you currently have, how you start your morning, how do you include yoga, how do you include a pause, how do you step into the day with mindfulness and with all the good intentions. So I applaud you for that, and I thank you for joining me this morning. Namaste.